Hello and welcome. Gosh, I hope that you're doing well. I'm glad you're here. It's the fourth and final video of the Greek mythology series. Let's just go ahead and dive right in. It revolves around the man of pain. Of course, if you've seen the first video of the installment, you know that we're referring to Odysseus. So let's pick up where we left off after the battle of Poseidon. I kind of mentioned this a little bit in the first video, but he has this brutal battle with Poseidon. Of course, I'm sure you've heard about it, especially if you watched the first video. Anyway, what am I even doing here? Gosh. Anyway, so he arrives broken, bloody, naked, starving on this beach of an island. So he obviously needs some help, and he sees this group of women led by their leader, Nausicaa, over there. He goes, all right, this is my time. He approaches them and he says, what's up? But he doesn't come off as the grand guy that he is. He doesn't come off as the cocky future hero that he'll be. But instead, Odysseus, he's a master of language. He's a master of persuasion. He's a charmer. He flatters them. He recognizes their beauty, their excellence. Nausicaa and the girls, they're laughing. They love it. They decide to help him out. They give him some clothes, and they send him off to the next part of his journey to meet the Phaeacians. The Phaeacians are a race of people with the king and queen by the name of Alcinous and Arete, and he arrives at their extraordinarily wealthy palace. And he gets close enough to them, and he grabs the queen's knee. You're like, what? And when he grabs the queen's knee, he officially declares himself as a guest, as a house guest. And when he does that, that means that they will give him Xenia, hence the name of the video. What is Xenia? Overwhelming hospitality. They give him a bed, clothes, food, amazing food. They play games in his honor with all the other guests, all the other townsmen and townswomen. They give him the whole shebang. What does Odysseus have to do? Nothing. He just plays along and goes with the flow. They don't even know his name. I mean, it's a crazy concept. All you got to do is just grab the hostess knee, and you're in. You get Xenia. And gosh, the reason that this is important is that the Phaeacians are his link back home to his journey to Ithaca. Gosh, anyway, this is somewhat of an important plot in the Odyssey, but man, it's more just a cool story. Talk about Xenia. Okay, so what is going, I can't even think right now. I'll tell you why, I'm so brain dead. So what have we learned here? Well, number one, when you're talking with other people, when you're communicating with others, when you're attempting to persuade others, just like Odysseus is doing with Nausicaa and the girls, you got to know your audience. You got to know how to appeal to them. Number two, you got to take advantage of your resources. Take advantage of the system available to you if you can. I hope it's possible. Gosh, if you have the opportunity to receive Xenia, Odysseus needed it badly. He's starving. He needs food. He needs clothes. He needs help. He needs guidance from the king and the queen. He needs their help to get back home. And that's exactly what he does by utilizing his resources available and receiving Xenia. Of course, by touching Arete's knee. Anyway, I'll just leave it at that. That's kind of the message there. It's more so an entertaining story, honestly. I remember the first time I heard about Xenia, from the first time I heard about Xenia, I just knew I'm never going to forget what Xenia is. I'm never going to forget the name. I'm never going to forget that it means overwhelming hospitality. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I would be surprised. It almost definitely won't happen. But man, how cool would it be if I just named my next daughter Xenia? I mean, that might be the coolest name I've ever heard in my life. I'm not kidding. Xenia, are you kidding me? I think it's going to stick with you. I hope that it does, just like how it stuck with me. And you know what? I'll leave it at that. I hope that the lessons kind of make sense. I mean, know your audience and utilize the resources available to you, but more so it's just an entertaining story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll let you get going. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you in the next video.